coaches said I'm something like a shit. Go away from here, piece of shit.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sika Strength Podcast. We're joined by Vadim today. Thanks for taking time to join us, Vadim. So Vadim is a Latvian weightlifter, a very good weightlifter too. Yeah. Do you want to give us a quick rundown of your some of your best lifts, and then we might get into how you started in weightlifting.
When I started at 40 when I was 14 years old, and now my best lifts are 166 snatch and 211 clean and jerk.
Nice, very good lifts. What about your squat, back and front squat?
Actually, I don't know because I'm going to the max. But how I remember, 235 front squat and 270 back squat.
Nice, very strong.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So how did you get started in weightlifting? Was there a weightlifting club that you joined, or did somebody come get you and join the weightlifting club, or what happened?
No, I started weightlifting with my sports teacher in my school. He was weightlifter, not high level weightlifter, just national level weightlifter. But for me, it was something like a god.
And so he started you into weightlifting. And did you do other sports then, or did you just kind of was weightlifting all you wanted to do when you started?
No, we did the other sport too. We start like something like athletic gymnastics in the school. He make something like a training program without lessons, just trainings after lessons. But there we do gymnastics, basically gymnastics, and for power we just lift the weights, just squats, deadlift, and something like that.
Very cool.
And so, Vadim, were you very talented when you were young?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember the first time you snatched 100 kilos?
Oh yes, I remember.
Okay.
Actually, I can answer for the last question. Basically, my first coach, this sport teacher, this God. I said God because he was very smart man. Actually, only he said that I'm my future. I have a big future, but the next coaches said I'm something like a shit. Go away from here, piece of shit. and it was all my career.
Okay.
1 second, please. I just remember the situation and whole situations. Some just like when I lived national junior record, and it was something like, I don't remember actually, 194 clean and jerk or 195. I remember I cleaned 195, and my coach say, you are a piece of shit. But this guy, it was maybe 12 years old guy or maybe 13 years old. He said he is very talented. He is like he comes one time in the 10 years, one time in the 13 years. And it doesn't matter that he lifted already only 40 kilos. You are the piece of shit, but he is talented. Something like this. And this happens all my career. Of course, many good things happened, of course. But basically is basically.
So did you? So when you kind of, how long were you with the weightlifting teacher, your initial coach? How many years were you with him?
With my sports teacher, I was, I don't remember, something about 1.5 year, and then he maybe how I say it in English, bring me to the weightlifting club for to the his coach,
Okay.
Soviet coach.
And so
It's a joke, it's a joke.
what age were you when you kind of went to that Soviet coach and started training more and more seriously?
Age I was 15 years old. 15 years. 15. I have a translator here.
Okay. And what did your training sessions look like? How many times per week were you training?
uh, firstly, I training 3 times a week. It was maybe 1.5 year. But after I going live in the city, and I training every day, 5 times in the week.
Okay.
And what did your training look like at that stage? Was it lots of just snatch and clean and jerk and squats, or did you do kind of, hang snatches and block cleans, or was there a lot of variation?
Our training was very interesting. We did all. We basically did accessories, squats, deadlifts. We do much snatch and clean jerk, but not basically classic snatch and clean jerk. From blocks, from from hang, from the other ways,
Yeah.
different ways, and for better technique.
Yes.
Technique was the first place in our mind.
Yeah.
First technique, something like that.
And then Vadim, when did you become a professional weightlifter?
Uh, Actually, I don't know how I became. Just a time question.
Yeah.
But after 3 years trainings, I went first time in the European Championships. I finished it 16. I finished it, but it was great for me in that moment. Maybe this moment, but maybe in the 19 years old, because it was my first European Junior Championships, and from that way we start training seriously, pretty seriously.
And so when you moved from your first coach to the kind of the Soviet coach, as you call him, does he still coach you, or do you have a different coach now?
No, he don't coach me. He didn't coach me because it's a big story actually. Because actually I loved this coach. For me, it doesn't matter that he said you are a piece of shit. I think he give me a lot,
Yeah.
but there was much little things like little things from what I need to change the coach, but I can't do everything because till the last moment I wanted to live with him,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
the political and he has something like this. If you don't love something, or if he didn't love some man, then he is a piece of shit, and you nothing can do.
Yes.
It's a problem in my opinion.
Yeah.
But if he thinks, oh, this is next Olympic champion, it doesn't matter how much he lived.
Yes.
Yes.
It's he loves it, and I think it's problem. It's problem in the coaches, and in my opinion, when I think when I start coach career, we all should earn respects for other sides.
Yes. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And do you have a new coach now? So you've changed to a different gym, right? And do you have a different coach, or are you coaching yourself at the moment?
And this is long story too. My career is something incredible. uh, um, I changed this Soviet coach from the other coach for the other coach, and with the other coach, I don't like training because I don't like because I saw it's not mine,
Yeah.
and now I changed coach too, but basically we didn't work together. I training myself,
Okay.
but he is my coach in the paper.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And does that training, are you still following the same kind of training that you followed since you were kind of, since you kind of turned to professional weightlifter? Is it the same style of training, or have you changed anything since you started coaching yourself?
Basically, I changed everything because uh, it because I start coach career because when I started I saw many things what we need, what we don't need, and I look at all this training process a little bit another way. So now I know what I need to do, what I need, and I know what I need for my students. And now I make my training program. Now I make my training program because I know what I need, when I need, how much I need to sleep, and all I need, what I need, I know. I hope you understand.
Yeah, yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Vadim, do you enjoy coaching yourself?
Yes, really enjoy.
Yeah.
My team is my wife.
That's
Because we
great.
all time we go together in the gym, but I enjoy when it's silence in the gym because I like listen my mind, my things. I like it. I like music also, but for me it doesn't matter. We have music, we now have music because maybe it's because a lot of experience, very interesting career. Maybe there is many reasons why.
Do you have, so you've got some athletes that you coach in person in your gym, but you do also do online coaching, don't you?
Yes, I do online coaching. Yes, of course.
How do you find the difference between the two of those? Do you find the kind of, compared to your in-person athletes compared to your online athletes, do you find there's a much difference?
Yes, it is much difference because there is a plus and there is a minuses. Why? Why pluses? Pluses is my students. They should think by they have. They should train with brain because all his results depend from him. For
Yes.
him, doesn't matter. And but when we make the training process um, individual or when we train in person, uh, I can uh, I can explain much better
Yeah.
because I can show, I can come and touch a little bit and a little bit correct punch, something like this. Show them leg and shoulder,
Yeah.
something like this. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
We have pluses, we have minuses,
Yeah.
Yes.
but it depends from the person.
And so, Vadim, in the future, do you want to be a full-time coach and just coach athletes, maybe after you have finished lifting?
Oh, it's a difficult question because I wanted, yes. Maybe 2 years ago, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I answered yes, but already I don't know actually because all these politics, all these situations, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe, but okay, I don't know. I don't don't want to answer because it's maybe it's not correct answer because many things can happen.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, Vadim, what's the situation at the moment with your federation?
Oh, it's a long story. Or there is many things what happened with the federation. Many many against the law things, and I don't know actually from what start, but from the from the last things, it's disqualification for nothing, really for nothing. It's I think it's stupid because I first I when I get disqualification result, I asked why, the reasons, why they didn't tell me about meeting. I didn't know about this meeting. It's something like a crime.
Yeah.
Really, yes. If we look at the sports codex, yes, it's a crime. It's real. It's these things like this not should be. And they didn't answer me yet. I asked maybe 2 weeks ago, and they don't answer me.
Okay.
They answer me nothing.
And this was all just because of the funny video you made from the Soviet coaches.
It's very interesting story. Official version. I don't know why I have disqualification. I don't have reasons. I don't know who think about this. I don't know why, because it's official. They don't give me any answer. But unofficial version, my spies tell me. They send me a document, the protocol of the meeting, and first this was that I write some letters from ethic commission, and other Latvian Olympic Committee, and other institutions who can help for protect myself from the federation. And this was first reason. I write the messages. I started to protect myself. Second reason, it was that they just think that I write to the Russian Weightlifting Federation president and ask to help me to get myself in the Europeans. They think only about this. They didn't give me any evidence. They didn't give me nothing. Only you are disqualified, and that's all. And the next reason, they just feel that I make a funny video about concrete person.
Okay. Yes.
They just think about it.
Yeah.
They just think that I write. They just don't like that I protect myself. They just think that I write. That they think that I make a funny video. They just think. I think that many persons in our lives are crimes, are piece of shit, and I just think that they are. Maybe we can call to the police and tell about it, because we just think.
Yeah.
And so,
I hope you understand me, because I'm a little bit tired about with this situation. Many time I spent with writing love documents, because nothing happened. I'm one in this situation. Help my family only, and now from the last days, now I have really big help from the other people. But really, in this moment, I a little bit tired.
Yeah.
So sorry about my English, because I need to very think before I tell something.
No, it's okay.
And so, when you were disqualified, was this before the Europeans or after? Because I remember I saw on your Instagram that you found out that you were going to Europeans like a day or two beforehand, was it? And then was it after Europeans you came back that you were told about your disqualification, or how did that happen?
How I get there? It's a long story too, because about disqualification first, from the last moment till the moment. I get the disqualification after Europeans, It was 1st of May. But before that, officially, I don't know this information, but really, after Europeans, maybe 1 week after Europeans, my result from Europeans was deleted. It's something like I didn't start. It was very, very, very weird because I actually don't know how I get there. because if I start there, why I start?
Yeah.
Something weird. But for our Olympic Committee and our federation, it's okay. It's normal.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me after Europeans now maybe 1.5 months ago. Yes, Europeans was, and officially our federation didn't tell me about deleted results. It's okay. It's normal. Just I know it by myself because all documents, all things I make by myself because nothing happened, nothing. And how I get to Europeans? Very funny story actually, because they send the entries in the lessons before entries closed, before maybe 2 hours, and not primary entries. It was final entries closed. It was something crazy. Then after 1 week, they tell me your entry is deleted because too late. You make entries too late. You should make an entry when I'll at least make primary entries.
Okay.
It was before somewhere in February. Then after maybe 2 days, our Olympic Committee said, "Don't worry, we something to do. Make a visa, keep training. You will get to Europeans." Okay, I start lifting. Day after 1 week, they said, "Oh, sorry, nothing to do. You don't get to Europeans." And I stopped the training because yes, I 100% I didn't get to Europeans. Okay, not a problem. Keep training, and then not 2 days, 5 days before competition day. Not federation told me, just I by myself. Look, and I am in the Europeans. I call to the Olympic Committee. What happened? It's a bullshit,
Yeah.
or it's something weird. Maybe it's real. Maybe it's mistake, because I have a result from the International Weightlifting Federation that my entry is deleted, and they said it's not a mistake. You will go. Okay, all documents we prepare all documents. I said maybe let's delete this entry because 5 days is too less. It's not enough. I can prepare by my head by all things, by all documents. They said no, it's okay. You will go. We believe in you. And I say, okay, let's go. All documents we prepared, and when I come to the aircraft, our federation sent only in that moment. Our federation sent one of the most important document, and I can print this document on something else, and I come in the board, pass control, and they say, "Some guys, you don't have one document." And it was Russians, and I'm Russian, and we like brothers. We talk. I said, let's call this, and and they, like a normal guys, they said, okay, you are a normal guy, we call this, hop on, and we came to the Russian. Then when we came out of the airport, baggage control, baggage claim, something like this. Nobody greeted us. Uh,
Yes.
with the situation with COVID, actually, it's very dangerous for the Europeans as it. Uh, okay, maybe with girls who need to meet us, maybe they going somewhere and look for us, and we walking around the all airport and we find nothing. uh, and we understand that nothing meet us. Then we come with taxi. It's in the COVID situation. It's really dangerous for Europeans. It's very serious for our federation. It's bad from the ethics sides. It's bad from the love sides. It's bad from others for all sides. But that's okay. We came to the hotel, and what we look, my coach, accreditation, room, all prepared. My room, my accreditation, no, we don't have nothing. And I start like a Russians. Oh brother, come on, something we can do. Federation, maybe mistakes, and we spend for it how many hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours, and uh, we get finally the accreditation and all things. And the next day, I have a competition day, and it was problem because I have a regime, and federation knows uh, it's little things, important things, especially for me, because federation general secretary and president they was my coach, uh, and he knows that the maybe you want to know names. uh, okay, Mr. Andrushkevich and Mr. Shebatis, they know about my regime and about for sports for result need to hold this regime. And our plans was get in the bed about 10 o'clock. It was okay, but we get in the bed about 2 o'clock in the night. And next day we have uh, one warm-up training, and the next day, competition day, I just did a little bit mistake. But it was really big problem. So we go to the start. All was okay, but after competition, our federation didn't didn't sign us up to COVID test, and we didn't know about it. We know about COVID test. It's basically in the rules.
Yes.
All know about it, but entries should do federation, and we come out after competition. We have a time. All is okay. We come to the COVID test, and they say to us, "Oh, your federation didn't make entries. Goodbye." We said there was two places where make a COVID test in the competition hall and in the hotel. Okay, we said, okay, now it's only half of the day. Let's go to competition hall and make a COVID test. They said, no, your federation didn't give entry. It's a first. The second one, yes, like a Russians, we can. It's not a problem. We all understand, but you really don't have a time for a COVID test result.
Okay.
So you need to go in the airport and do it for your own money. uh, it's not a problem for us, but in my opinion, it's this little mistakes from federation. it's kind of weird, in my opinion. It's only about the Europeans, and it's small story. Many things I didn't tell because many times it takes.
Yes.
So it's something weird, and without looking at it, our federations tell every coach in our country that Vadim is very bad man. He is something like a piece of shit in our language, but officially it's he's a strange man. Look, this don't like Vadim, this don't like Vadim. Vadim like only thing what Vadim wants is a change coach from Mr. Andrushkevich to the other coach because Vadim changed living place. That's all.
Yes.
But problem is that the federation head coach is the federation head.
Yes.
It's a big problem, and it's very personal things.
Yes.
And when I say about coach things, he said, "Oh, coach, yeah, coach." But when it's not good for him, they said, "You going against federation." I said, "I don't go against federation. It doesn't matter what happened in the federation. I'm athlete. I'm going against the coach." No, federation will not let you. You don't let me like a coach. It's something weird. It's in my opinion, it's big problem.
Yeah.
It's big problem because they told me before Europeans. They told me I didn't sign our contract from the Latvian Olympic Committee and Federation because I wanted to change coach. It's my rights because I change the living place, and they said, Federation don't give you this because you can't do this because you're going against Federation. I said, I just want to change a coach. No,
You can train only with us.
you can train only with us. If you something don't like, finish your career.
That's crazy.
I say you are
crazy.
crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. So before it, like previous international competitions, was everything normally run really well? Was it always organized? Like, was there always no problems, or was there always stuff like this kind of happening?
When I was when I trained with the head coach, with Mr. Andrushkevich, there wasn't problems like this. In the time came in my room, in the time came in the training, eating like a normal athlete, because it's обязанность федерации.
Federation's job.
Because it is federation job.
Yeah.
These little things for athlete. Maybe there was a little things, but it's something by как это называется личное. It was only personal, like a coach and athlete. That's all. But all things what should do federation, they do.
Yes.
When I change the coach, when I start trying to change the coach, they said, you're going against federation. Now you are by oneself, and all things you do.
That's crazy.
Only you. I said, this is federation business. This is his federation job.
Yeah.
I said, no. You have a coach. He should do. I said, no, coach have to do this, yes. But this should do federation.
Yeah.
No. Very. I don't know how to describe it because it's very weird things. It's actually it shouldn't happen.
Yeah. It seems like you were just, obviously it was personal. The previous coach obviously took offense that you wanted to change coach. I think that kind of is kind of what it looks like from the outside, I would say.
Yes. It's yes. Yeah. Why I wanted to change coach? Because you actually know about the surgery in the shoulder, and this problem with the shoulder was many years before
Okay.
before 2020, before the surgery. After World Champions 2019, I said, Coach, we need to go now. We need to go to the doctor because something wrong happened with my shoulders. And they said, "Oh no, not now because we have two Olympic qualification stars. You can't go to the doctor." I said, if we don't go now, we can't lift in the finish of the year.
Yeah.
We will can't.
Yeah.
And after 1 month, I started I started to feel pain in the one leg, hip, because I can't catch
Yes.
the barbell, and something wrong did, and something like a shit actually. And then I start to use many painkillers because I didn't have any way,
Yeah.
different way. And in the finishing the year, my shoulders stopped working, my legs stopped working, and I said, Coach, I need to go to the doctor. And he said, no, we have Europeans after 3 months. I said, you're stupid. I can't lift. I can't lift 20 kilos with overhead. And he said, no. And then I find the doctor number. I called him by myself and start work with doctor and doctor without coach. And in my opinion, it's a problem too.
Yes.
Because this something like this, maybe we can call relationship. It's not with all students, all sportsmen, all students with this coach, just with the concrete person. If something else asks, Coach, we need to go to the doctor. Check, doctor, we need to go to you. And it's, in my opinion, it's problem because I don't know, maybe because all my career happened something like this, but before surgery, yes, I remember. Yeah, before surgery, it was what was the last point of the when I decided to change coach. When I как бы порвал. When I broke my shoulder. Yeah, I tore my shoulder. I said, Coach, I can't lift anymore. Please call to doctor because something wrong happened with my shoulders too. Not only one in that moment. Yeah, now already. And he said, okay, I will call to the doctor. And the next day he called me. Yes, I called to the doctor. Doctor says you can't go to the doctor to the visit because you have another competition and you should to как сказать по-секретски?
Hold it in.
You should hold it in.
It's crazy.
I look at my wife and said,
I said it's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Something like a bullshit. I called to the doctor. I said, doctor, your coach called you. They said yes. He called me, and I said, and what he told? He told, oh yes, he told me that you are in the perfect form and you don't have any pain. You have a great result. Yes, I was great result with painkillers.
Yes.
Yeah.
With very strong painkillers.
Yeah.
And when I get these painkillers out, my body dropped down. And I listened. Oh, you have so cool forms. He said you don't have any pain. You are perfect athlete. Yes, I was really huge records in that moment with painkillers.
Yeah.
uh,
Ты сказал, что он сказал, что он умрет.
and then I told what coach told me, and doctors like this. He's lying. I didn't say it. And they called me and they told me, come to me now. Tomorrow, come to me. We need to make a MRI and all things. We need to look at your body. What happened? I come. They look with not MRI but magnetic resonance, maybe
Yep.
something like this.
Yep.
Yeah. And there was three doctors, and they say, "Oh shit, your shoulders are how you lift.
Yes.
You fuck your shoulders out.
Yes.
Two
Oh,
shoulders
really?
Oh
out."
my god.
And they said, "Oh no, I have Olympic Games in next years, maybe European Champions in this years." And uh, told me, in this moment, it's impossible to start in Europeans. You have two choices. They said, we can now make something with your shoulders, and you will lift. You will lift till the Olympics. But if you don't want to lift after Olympics, then we will do these things, because when you get to the Olympics, you will start. Maybe good, maybe no. We don't know. But you couldn't lift, could lift, but after Olympics, your shoulders will be finished, and you have second way. You finish your trainings. We make a MRI and go to surgery, because surgery you should to do 100%. Without our MRI, now we see it. Your shoulders are something like a shit in this moment. uh, of course, I use the second one, because I told I want to lift. Maybe, who knows what happened. They told me, if you are in the perfect form now, then with these shoulders, then after surgery, if you want to lift, you will make a biggest result. And I said, okay, let's go to the surgery. And then start the big problems with federation. You go against federation. You do this. Who leave you? Как разрешил? Who let you make a MRI? Who let you this? You are why, Vadim, you are a piece of shit. Something like this, and start big. And when and in that moment, when I make a surgery, they said, you are not talented. You are you will not going to lift anymore. And I changed my life place, and start problems with federation, love with lawyers, big huge problems about money, about the sports club. They give me wrong information about the contract with the sports club. I didn't sign any contract. They said you are signed, and all bullshits. And I go to the Olympic Committee. I go to all institutions, but nothing happened. Their first time they all ignored me. What is out of the rules? What is what can make really huge problems with the law? And before Europeans, I went to the athlete committee. There is my friends. One girl is my friend from the basic my career. We know each other, and she told me, "Oh, nothing help you." I said, "No, not all ignored me, and then she helped me a little bit with Europeans, but now nothing happens anymore. I think it's a problem.
If you had all of the power and you were the president today, what would you like to happen? Who would you like to coach you?
Coach me?
Yes,
No one.
just you.
Just me.
Okay.
I now how I started to try trust, but I didn't trust any coach. It's in my opinion, it's a problem. Only what I trust it's my wife, because all this time he was
She.
she she recall. She was by my side. Yes, all in this situation. There are many situations with federation with Mr. Shrirbati when I was in the Ventspils. Uh, out of law, out of rules. But maybe in today I will not speak about it,
Okay.
because it's a serious problems. It's serious things. So now I wanted to train by myself
Yeah.
because I don't believe in coach.
Vadim, it sounds like, it's hard to listen to, it's upsetting, especially when you've a talented athlete, and there's obviously not a lot of other Latvian weightlifters who are lifting the same weights as you. So from the outside, it would only make sense to take care of all your athletes, especially if you're, clean and jerking, regardless, even if you're a good or bad athlete, you should be taken care of, but especially when you're a good athlete, it would only make sense to mind you. So it doesn't, it's crazy from our point of view that that's what you would have to have gone through, Maybe we talk some light-hearted stuff. You seem to like cooking a lot. Your meals look very nice. Do you think that's important? You seem to make some very interesting stuff. Do you think it's important to be a weightlifter in nutrition? You're in great shape as well. Like, you're very, I suppose, your physique is very good. Do you like? You seem to like cooking. Yeah, cooking seems to be something you enjoy doing as a.
Yes.
Просто красиво выглядишь, тем сходись.
Yes, I very like cooking. Yes, it's my maybe hobby. Maybe. Yes.
And so as well, you make a lot of videos where you really go into depth to fix people's problems. Did you always think about training like that? Were you always thinking about how to fix, sore knees or not a very strong overhead in the snatch? Because you make a lot of in-depth videos. Did you always think like that?
I think about this all the time. It's that things what I start thinking when I became a coach, because I saw in myself, I look at my students, and I start think how to help, how to change something, and then when I make an Instagram profile, many people start write me, you know this, and I sit and think I should make video about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're great videos if anyone hasn't seen them.
Yeah.
They're very in depth, and they're very practical videos too. They're very straight to the point, which is always good to see.
Thank you.
Vadim, another thing with your kind of social media and your Instagram is some of the videos are very funny. Like, it's like a comedy show. Do you find that influences you with your training at all? Do you find it difficult to put up a lot of videos, or do you just do it because it's fun?
I just do it because it's fun. Because it's not difficult for me. It's something like a rest out of trainings, because we go to a training with my wife, and we just think about one thing, and we should do this video. It will do something funny, like gym busters, like gym, like father, something like this. And we prepare something. Many video, but about it, you will see.
Okay.
The Soviet Coach is probably my favorite one. I think they're the favorite series.
They're very funny.
Is your wife also? She's a weightlifter, right? Is she a professional weightlifter, or does she do other stuff other than weightlifting?
Already, she is basically weightlifter, but he work hard. She work hard.
Yeah.
She work hard.
Do you train together?
Yes.
How do you?
Yes.
How do you find that training? Do you coach her, or does she have her own coach?
I'm her coach. How we do it? Maybe you think about it. Some days we train together. Some days, but basically, we come in the gym together.
Yeah.
First, I coach my wife, and after that, I start coach myself.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think it's difficult or more difficult to coach your wife or to coach somebody else?
Interesting question.
You don't have to answer now if you don't want to.
No, it's not difficult actually. If we know professional language, what I need to do,
Mhm.
and nothing in what happens in outside, it's not a problem.
Okay,
But if we как сказать, смешиваем,
Mix.
mix all things in one,
Mhm.
then it is problem.
Yeah.
So in the gym,
Professional.
we're in the gym.
Yeah.
I like be professional in the gym.
Yes.
When I'm in the gym, when I coach training myself, basically I don't speak with anyone.
Yeah.
Because it's professional.
Yes.
All things we need to from where we take it, then after training we need to put it back. All things.
Yeah.
It starts from in the morning fix our bed. It's in my opinion it's very very important because it's regime, it's discipline.
Yes.
And yes, our gym we can be wife, husband, but in the gym only professional lifters.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
So Vadim, besides cooking and making funny videos and obviously weightlifting, is there anything else that you do for your hobbies or for fun?
Yeah, I like to drive with my motorcycle.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It's something for my soul.
Wow.
Actually, like a hobby. When I don't have a motorcycle, I like reading. In that moment, in this whole situation with love, I can't reading. Also, I like study languages. But in that moment, I stopped doing this because all this situation, I need to find the way and focus on it. But yes, in the weekend, driving with the motorcycle with my wife, it's something for us all.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Vadim, the last question I would ask you, and we ask all our guests this, is can you think of the dumbest thing you've done in training?
Or funny?
I need to think.
Too many.
Too many things. Yes, really too many things.
Покажи, как ты палец сломал.
Oh yes, I remember. Yes, one moment. One day I was in the training camp in the Ukraine, and I make a muscle snatch with maybe
50.
it was warm up like a 50 kilos, and their platforms was like this.
Yeah.
And when you drop the barbell, they jump like this, tuk, 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 and jump away from you.
Yes.
And I leave the bar.
First day in the camp.
First day in the training camp. First training, and I drop the bar and look at the coach, and listen what he said. And barbell jump and jump on my toe. and it broke my toe.
Oh, no.
I remember. Is that why?
And I can't lift.
But
and I can't lift with weightlifting shoes all training camp 2 weeks. And I lift without shoes, but there was a big plus. I make a new content. I make a new technique. I have something in my head.
Always
Many
positive.
pluses I
Yeah,
get from this.
Yeah.
I remember those videos. That was very impressive. Do you clean 200 with no shoes on? Or was it maybe 190? It was very impressive.
200, yes,
Yeah.
200.
Very
yes.
impressive.
Yeah.
Vadim, thank you so much for your time. This has been great. I think people will really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Um,
We really appreciate it.
Yep.
Because we understand you're very busy.
Thank you very much, you too, guys. If you want to one more time talk about little things, or you have any questions, you can write me in any time. When I will see, I will answer you. Maybe we translate, maybe not, but if you want, of course, we can make a meeting one more time, two more times if you want.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much for your times. It was something great.
thanks,
And Vadim, for people who are looking to get coached by you or to look at your content, where should they go? Is it just to your Instagram page?
Yes. They direct me in Instagram page. They can direct me in Facebook. Yeah, but basically I work in Instagram.
Perfect.
Okay.
We
If they want really work with me, we start talking the Instagram profile in the direct messages. But when they start working with me, then I give my WhatsApp number because it's easier for.
Yes.
Yes, it's easier.
That's perfect. We'll put a link into the video anyway so people can follow that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are great, guys.
You
No
too.
problem.
Thanks very much, Vadim.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you too.